Pastor Sarah here. I am so excited to start off this Lenten series. We're talking about being all in for Jesus, and I'm talking to my friend Staci Sowers.
Hello.
And what was your life before Jesus?
I think that my life as an adult before Jesus was a lot of striving to please others. And really trying to go after the career and then I had kids, and when my oldest was a baby, I felt this pull that I wasn't sure how. I knew that I'd have to make a choice on whether or not how I was going to move forward in my career. I wanted to be the best mom. I wanted to be the best nursing professional. What I was feeling really pulled with is I didn't know where all that fit, and I didn't know I just was kind of lost, wandering, trying to follow what the world wants you to follow. And so I was just striving for things that were to please others more than myself and more than Jesus.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. That's something we can all relate to, that just making it all fit, making it all work, and then just wanting to be excellent in everything that we do.
Right. It was very much about me. It was about me and my plan. And I was, ready to have this set of things by the time that I was a certain age, and I had those. So my next steps were this, and this. And I think that as soon as we get that detailed with our plans, then you do have a God encounter, and it's not about you.
So that leads right into my next question. What was your God encounter? Why did you decide to go all in for Jesus?
So when I had my son, who's now almost 11, he was 5 months old when we found out we were pregnant with my second. So they're 13 and a half months apart. It was a very big surprise. And I remember when we found out we were pregnant with her, I almost audibly remember God's voice saying, "It's not about you, Staci. It's not about your plan. It's my plan." And so I was like, okay. So I spent, she certainly grounded me in a way that nothing else has. And then I found the Mom to Mom group at Ginghamsburg at that time, and really started to hone in on what I wanted, who I wanted to be, who Jesus was, and how I wanted to live my life as an adult.
No, that's awesome. What I love about your story is that some people have this big aha moment, and you kind of did, but at the same time, your faith grew. Like it's not overnight. It's a journey.
Absolutely. For me, I feel like Jesus has always been a part of my life. I think that in my life, I've walked away from it a handful of times. I knew Jesus as a teenager, went to college, sort of walked away from church a little bit while I was there, and then started a family, was there, and then had our son. And he learning how to be a first-time mom was really challenging, so wasn't super involved in church at that point. And then when we found out we were pregnant with Lizzie, I certainly was like, I need people, because I wasn't expecting this, and I'm right now not where I need to be.
No, I can totally relate. That second kid, and then really the third, when I got my third, yeah. Put me through the roof. So what's different about your life now? What would you say changed after all that?
What I think has changed is just, I feel authentic. I'm chasing after things that I know are for a greater purpose, that are for Jesus. And then I feel accepted. And I think that's what draws me to Jesus, is I feel accepted by him. I feel accepted by the people that I'm around. And I know that I want people to feel that acceptance, because it's amazing to know that I'm just fine exactly how I am, and I don't have to be something that the world says that I'm supposed to be. I can lead my life in a way that is just somewhat ordinary, and that's exactly who I'm supposed to be.
How freeing is that? Like, that's amazing. I love the thought of the freedom of all from all those pressures, all that other stuff, just to be who you really were created to be.
Right. I think it is very freeing, and I really wouldn't want to be in any other space. And so I love sharing that opportunity with other women and other people, because I think that so much of what we encounter on a day-to-day basis is people trying to please and meet these goals that were set for us and not necessarily where we want to be.
Oh, that's perfect. No, that's exactly it. And it's just amazing to see you in that freedom. Well, thank you so much. I do want to ask one last thing. It just occurred to me as I was talking to you. I know you've had a life group. And how has that affected your life?
Oh my goodness. So our life group, I think it's been probably 6 years that we've had it, 5, 6 years, and people have come in, people have come, come and gone, and I think it's a great an opportunity for us to just figure out how to be Jesus followers in such an interesting world. And we have grown in our families have grown across time. We've walked through new jobs, we've walked through new kids, we've walked through some loss as well. And then just grown in the process and learned who Jesus was and learned how to be vulnerable with each other. And I think vulnerability to me is not something that I allow very often. And I think with a life group, you have to be in order to grow. And a life group is a place where I can be 100% me and be vulnerable all at the same time. And I would not trade that group of people and what they mean to our family than for anything.
Awesome. No, and that's the same way my life group started way back when yours did.
I think we were in the same class, actually.
I think we were, yeah.
Yeah.
And my life has changed immeasurably because of it. And so when I thought about that, I wanted to ask.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to let everybody go, and then we will say goodbye to the people, and we will talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.